Slayer.
Hey guys, Cosmic CTF here, and welcome to a brand new video where today we are back with another Storytime video, and this is a pretty crazy one because it happened fairly recently. It actually happened a week ago as you're seeing this. I do apologise, I do have a little bit of a cold right now, so that would explain all the if I sniff a little bit, doing all that sort of gay shit. I'm not doing like coke under the table. I have just got a cold, so bear with me. But yeah, today is a story about urban exploring. Now, this happened last week, as I said, and it was a pretty crazy story because of how just intense it was and how we almost got caught, but we didn't. We got so lucky in that regard, and yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it. So the day began just like any other. It was the 23rd of December, the day before Christmas Eve, and me and my mates were had been to a place in the town, well, the big city near me, to go look at an abandoned orphanage. Now, this is like a really kind of famous orphanage in the UK. A lot of people do know about this orphanage, and it is quite an old building. It's very cool. We didn't get in the end, but we got so close. We just couldn't find an entrance, which was really annoying. So we'd been on the Friday, and we'd been caught twice, and that wasn't much fun. We just were like, right, we can't get in, we don't know any way in, we're going to have to come back another day, plus we're hungry, my mate wanted to go home, so we were all just like, right, let's go home, let's call it a day, and let's come back on Monday. So we did, we got the bus in, I got my GoPro, because I was going to film going in for this channel, and for my friend's channel as well, and just give it hit the footage to him for him to upload, and then upload some of the highlights, I guess, to this channel, which could have been quite fun if you guys had wanted to see that. If we go and explore another place, I will be sure to bring the GoPro again, and then we can go exploring with the GoPro. But yeah, the plan was to basically get into this place and go around, have a look around, get some filming done, get some photos, do all that cool shit you do when you go urban exploring. But the first time we went to go in, we came, and the second we got... So there's like this little hill that you have to climb up, and then there was a massive wall which you have to get up. And we were going up this hill. It's a little bit lightly covered, so you can still be seen from the security office, which is about maybe 150 yards down the road, and we just hit, "Oi, you two!" Because they can only see me and my friend, and I was like, oh, fuck, we've been seen. So we all just instantly turn around, run down this hill. We're about maybe a couple of feet up it, and there's like a metal plate sticking out of the ground, and it just finished raining, so it had been extremely wet. And my friends all get down extremely fine and start running in the opposite direction. But me, I fucking slip, fly 6 feet straight out into the road and land on my side. I'm like, oh, fuck, that hurt. So I get up, I just grab my shit, and then I run off. And the guys, I can just hear them laughing about how I just literally decked it. And then I dropped my torch and I had to go back for that. And yeah. At this point, we decided we were going to go basically smoke a joint, which was the smartest decision we've ever made, especially when you're about to go urban exploring. So yeah, we go smoke a joint on this park. We're all there fucking blazed. And then we decided to go and get a KFC. Now, I get sent into KFC with my friend's phone to basically get the order. I'm just kind of stood there in my own little world, having a good time, and I just fucking completely fuck up the order. My friends put my chips in the bin, which wasn't very fun. But after that, we're like, right, we're going to do this orphanage. We're going to do it now. So we head back for take 2 take 4 technically, of orphanage exploration. We sneak down this little ginnel thing that takes us directly to the orphanage, and we basically just run into a bunch of pedestrians, really. And we get up onto this hill without anybody noticing, and we hide in the corner. Now, what our plan was is to sit in this corner and just wait for everyone to pass, because there was loads of people going by, like security people coming out of work, because next to it is like this massive shopping mall, or shopping centre, whatever you want to call it, and people from there, the shopping mall just closed, so people are coming out onto the roads and just like talking. We're seeing these security guards walk right past us, and after a while we decide, maybe about 15 minutes, we decide it's now or never, we gotta move. So we move across the woods, which is a bit more concealed at this point, so they can't really see us moving if we're really quiet and move quite slowly. And we get to these pillars. Now, these pillars were a lot harder to climb than I thought they were going to be. They're about maybe 12 feet tall, which is fucking massive. And there's like maybe 6 feet above the ground, there's like a ledge, which is what we had to jump onto. So we found this big stick, and we propped it up against the pillar. So you stood on the stick, and then you could put your foot, or in my case, you'd have to pull yourself up onto it, because I'm not tall enough to reach from the stick to the platform. And because this stick was about maybe 2.5 foot long, so you had to get your foot from about maybe a good 2 feet up in the air, and I can't fucking do that because I'm retarded. But yeah, my friends helped me up, but that is when it happens. No, sorry, before we go up, this is when it happens. We're moving over to this pillar, and that's when we see 5 security guards walking our way. We instantly freeze and we're like, nobody speak, everyone just shut the fuck up and be quiet. And we're stood there, I'm completely exposed, my mates are completely exposed, and they don't fucking see us. Like, no fucking clue how they didn't see us, but they didn't. And I was like, oh, thank God, because it's actually amazing if you don't move, how hard you are to notice, because your eye pays attention to like movement and shit. So basically, if you don't move, they're not going to notice you, basically. So these guys are gone, and then we do it. 2 people were quickly up there, my good friend Calvin and my other good friend Junior. So Calvin and Junior are already up, and then I get a lift up off one of my friends, and then he gets up, and we're in this fucking courtyard. We've been trying for like 2 hours to get into this courtyard, and we're finally there. So we kind of just sit there and wait for it all to go down a bit, and we're just chilling, we're looking it around, and we're like, holy shit, this is a fucking good building. And then we spend the next 25 minutes trying to get into this place. We keep walking around the orphanage's courtyard, and they're just like, fuck, we can't get into here. And now this orphanage is actually pretty cool. My nana actually used to work there back in the day, like in the 60s, 70s, sorry. And she always used to say it was really, really haunted. Like, nobody ever went on the 3rd floor, according to her, which is fucking crazy, because there used to be, like, a poltergeist on that floor, according to her, which would turn off the lights and shit and, like, pull your hair and do all sorts of shit, which is what we wanted to actually go and see. We wanted to go and check out the entire building and just see what was going on, because we just wanted to look, really. But yeah, after spending these 25 minutes, we don't find any ways in, and we're fucking devastated. We'd spent 2 hours trying to get up here. We were still high as fuck, and this is not a smart idea to go and explore like a scary, spooky building while you're high as fuck. And all the windows are boarded up unless we want to get like a fat ladder and just use it to climb up, which was really fucking annoying for us. We were like, fuck this, we're going home. I can't be bothered. So the challenge was then getting down. So my friend Calvin and Junior just fucking straight up jump down pretty much. They have amazing balance, so they can balance on top of the wall and not get caught in the barbed wire. Basically, the barbed wire had like fallen down a little bit, so to the side that you're coming up on. So it's not as hard to get down as you'd think, but it's still pretty hard. So we're there and we're jumping down. We're all trying to get down. Calvin and Junior go first. They get down relatively quickly. I have 2 minutes. I just like kind of slide on my ass across this wall and down onto the ledge, and then I just put my foot on the log, hand on this tree that was next to it, and just jump down, and that was it. My other friend does the same thing, and he gets down relatively quickly. But this other guy, the guy whose YouTube channel we were actually going to do this for, takes fucking 10 minutes to get down. He's like, no, I can't do this, it's too scary. And at this point, we're all getting really pissed off and paranoid. My mates are just saying, let's just go. I'm like, no, we'll have to get this fucking guy down. So I'm there just like saying, mate, just go for it, you'll be fine. He's like, no, it's too high, I'll find another way, there's got to be another way, and climbs back up. And I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, mate, just do it, and then we'll just fucking go home, alright? So he does it. After about 10 minutes of trying, he gets down onto the ledge and then puts his hand on the tree and jumps down. And we're like, holy fucking shit. That was too damn close. And then we run down onto the road. Nobody catches us except these fucking pedestrians who piss me off to this very day. They just see us and we're like, thank fuck. We're all like shaking each other's hands like, we fucking did it. That took way too much effort, but we fucking did it. And then these fucking not security officers, pedestrians, go over to the security office and fucking tell security that we'd just been in the orphanage. And at this point, we're like, oh, you fucking grass, basically. So we just end up sprinting across this car park and up the hill, and off we go. And that is the end of the night. It was pretty fucking crazy, don't get me wrong. And my mates were just like, oh, thank fuck that's over. I was so nervous, I was so paranoid from the weed. And we're like, yeah, I get you, bro, I get you. I was fucking high too. I fucked up the order before at KFC. But I'm, like, I wouldn't say I'm very much scared by, like, paranormal shit and, like, creepy things. Mainly because I grew up with that sort of thing. Like, I've always said, and many other people who have been to my house have always said that it's haunted. I've seen shit, I've witnessed shit, just all sorts of dumb shit, really, that's happened in my house. And I'm like, it's just a fucking potentially haunted orphanage. It's nothing I haven't seen. And yeah, that's pretty much my outlook to all that sort of thing. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. That's going to be it for today's video. I am actually on holiday, as you're seeing this right now. I'll be in France going skiing, which I will be making like a mini vlog of if you guys are interested. That should be out in maybe like a week or two. And yeah, that should be pretty interesting. And obviously I haven't done a face reveal, and I don't really intend to at this moment in time. So it's just going to be like a simple vlog, what I did for Christmas Day. But hopefully it should be interesting. You guys seem to have liked that video, so let me know what you think of this video when it comes out. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video here. Feed the Beast will be continuing throughout this week as normal, and I will see you all in the next one.